Once upon a time, there were 3 valiant heroes chosen by a magical artifact called the Trine. You may have heard another tale of how they met. Let me tell you a story of their latest adventure. Something mysterious and magical was taking place in the forest.
Look at the size of that thing.
It's monstrous!
Gargantuan snakes and giant snails. Whatever next?
Huge grilled pork, I hope.
Who are these strange people? I better keep my eye on them.
That is one huge goblin.
Little insects, come to me. I crush your bones and make plenty of their flesh.
Let me at him!
They killed the Bone Crusher. But how will they deal with the witch?
You dare come into my lair? Crush them! Useless minions! You humans! Face the might of Goblin King!
Leave this castle, or face my hammer! Yes, you toad!
Die!
Treasure at last! I'll keep his crown if you don't mind.
Hurrah! We've cleared the halls for Her Majesty!
And our own kingdom will soon be safe. Shall we head back to the house?
Not so quick. I want to take a look around first.
Oh, must we?
Princess Isabel!
Your saviors are here!
Your Majesty, wake up!
Can you hear us?
Are you hurt, Princess?
We'll free you in a moment!
The heroes yelled and called for the princess, but she did not stir from her death-like slumber.
She can't hear us. She seems unconscious. Of course! The enchanted sleep spell. It's almost irreversible.
You shouldn't be here. So, the artifact of souls is bound to you three. I wonder what happens to it when you all die.
The artifact will never help you.
You'll never get away with this, whatever your crooked plan is.
Silence, you rabble! I didn't intend for the forest to steal Isabel's powers. But with your artifact, I can bring order back to this land. First, I need to get rid of you three. Let me introduce you to my little pet.
What's hurting it? Oh no!
Aim for the earrings!
Not the dragon!
My warmest regards. Fools! You're only delaying the inevitable.
Your treachery will not go unpunished! You betrayed your sister to become queen!
And I would have stayed queen if the forest hadn't stolen her powers. Tremble in fear! Creatures of the night, heed my call! Deal with this rabble! These peasants' death is long overdue. His will is bound to my will, his strength to my strength. Go now and run them through.
Vines holding the sleeping princess began to untangle and withdraw.
What is happening? Am I alive? Rosie!
The amazed heroes saw Rosabelle fall down into the underground lake. Isabel dived after the sinking shadow of Rosabelle. After a moment, Isabel returned carrying her sister.
Thank you for freeing me, heroes.
Pleased to meet you, Lady Princess.
If only the circumstances could be more cheerful.
Rosie, she was always very stubborn.
Can we get you anything? A towel?
I just want to go home.
I'm afraid your castle lies in ruins.
Not to mention you've some grave issues with your plumbing.
How are we going to get out of here? The portals are all gone now.
Just then, the Trine appeared and shed its golden light around the cavern. The light grew warmer and brighter, wrapping everyone with an invisible blanket of comfort and safety. The cavernous tunnel vanished from their sight. The Trine brought our heroes back to the very forest where the wizard and the knight had met at the beginning of the journey.
We did what we set out to do. Our kingdom is safe, and the forest has turned back to normal.
How did we do that?
It was Isabel's magic that affected the forest. Now that she's free, the balance has been restored.
No. I forgot to bring that magic water with me for the potatoes.
Here, I have a whole skinful of magic water.
Zoya, you're a decent sort after all.
It'll cost you 5 gold.
What? You already got a crown today?
The three heroes spent the night talking of the great adventure before they headed back home. So the princess and the pumpkins had been rescued, and the great adventure drew to a close.
The end? You wish. We've got a surprise. Ho, goblins are afoot.
On a dark and fateful night, sinister figures stirred in the woods surrounding Amadeus's cottage.
No sign of that thrice-darned husband anywhere.
Those no-good heroes won't mess up our plans this time.
Shoot, the door got stuck.
What's that rumbly sound?
I thought it was your belly.
Go away, or I'll crush the woman.
You won't get the chance.
Margaret isn't even here.
But we are, and we're bringing down you and your infernal machine.
Ah! It was built to bring down cities, but we can start with you three. Fixed in the next version. You think you can hide? over yet!
Holy!
Wheeze's goblin minions had been fearful of approaching Margaret. Whatever could be the reason?
I can't believe my eyes. Margaret, are you in there? Darling!
She has a striking resemblance to those goblin art pieces we saw along the way.
Has she become a goblin saint now? Saint Angry?
Look up. The light isn't coming from the heavens.
Trine, you've been here all along, keeping Margaret safe. I'll never speak badly of you again.
And so, Amadeus and Margaret were at last reunited. The crooked leader of the terrible goblin army defeated, all there was left to do was to find some well-earned rest.
Let's go home. My tummy is so rumbly, I couldn't hear the sound of battle over it.
And I want to be long gone before another adventure finds us.
I'm afraid of opening the bag.
Open it!
Such was the adventure with goblins and confusion. But now it ends with this conclusion. With no more trouble, danger, or fright, at last I can bid us all a good night.